Konnichiwa minasan, watashi no Meiwa Jaeger desu, and today we are having a slightly different video. That is right, it is a video all about a choice. Yes, that's right. So, you may have recalled, this is more to do with regards to our artillery mod, which I downloaded a while ago, and have been sort of bitching about for a while. Apologies about that, but I finally figured out what the problem is. And we're going to have a look, and I'm basically going to ask you the question in regards to how this campaign's going on. But for those of you who don't know, I downloaded a mod not too long after the campaign started, which introduces a bunch of different artillery options. As you can see, the Komo Taiho and the Komo Motaru. Both of these are basically older, but, different styles of artillery. Obviously, the Komo mortar, we got mortars, and we got a culverin, which is basically mobile artillery. Because the current vanilla artillery, the one that we've been using for a while, cannot move. Now, we've been fortunate in the sense that we've been able to get our hands on the Hia Taiho, which I think is actually pretty awesome. And the Hia Taiho is available, I believe, in the Powder Maker. I'm not entirely sure, I can't quite remember everything, but regardless, we have been able to use the Hia Taiho for a while, and it's been proven to be quite useful. Because not only can it shoot our opponents with a very decent level of damage, it also can move, which is the big bonus. Now, in order to be able to build the Komo Taiho and the Komo Motaru, we are supposedly meant to use this research building, the Kinza Mint, which allows us to not only gain extra growth from economic, but also get the ability to get the Kabuna Kama. But also, rumor has it, we have the ability to build ourselves or construct ourselves a building which will allow us to build the Komo Taiho and the Komo Motaru. Here's the kicker. We haven't been able to build the specific building that has been talked about for quite some time. Why is that, you may ask, Mr. Jaeger? Well, it could possibly be the fact that I've made a ginormous cock-up and may have downloaded the mod a little later than I should have done. So to prove that the mod, in fact, does work, I mean, apart from the fact that you've been seeing them in the campaign, let us exit to the main menu. This will take only, hopefully, not too long. Hopefully. But yeah, so we'll be exiting to the main menu, and I'll be showing you guys an option in a custom battle. So, Chosokabe with this particular unit, and we'll go with the auto mode considering the fact that we're both fighting each other at this point. Go custom funds, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so we'll select our thing, modify the army. I have a general, and if we go down south, you can see our stealth and siege units. We have the option of recruiting the Komo Motaru and the Komo Taiho, and I've done a quick mini little battle to test whether they work or not. They do in fact work. So we are we can get them and we can use them, but we can't use them in our current campaign. Now the reason for this I will show you by going into a new campaign with the Chosokabe, and because it takes a fucking age to load, we will basically just load a quick, easy, short campaign just so that way I can quickly show you guys before the thing goes on. So I will see you there. Okay, so here we are inside our new campaign, and if we go to the Kinza Mint now, you can see that we not only get the option to recruit the Kabakuna, for God's sake, fuck this building, the Kabuna Kama and the economic growth, but we also now can get the Dutch factory and the Komo Taiho and the Komo Motaru. Bugger. So, as you can see, we have now the option to build that building, whereas previously we weren't able to. So my worst fears were confirmed. In my desperation to get the series up before the 6th anniversary, I forgot to download that mod, which resulted in us, having this thing in time. I got the mod afterwards, but yeah, it was something that I honestly forgot about until recently, until I downloaded the mod, and then of course that's when it went to shit. So the mod itself works completely fine. And what I intend to do, and here is the question for the poll, is basically, I intend to replay the campaign out of camera, and basically play up to the point we've got to in our series. Now, if you guys want, we can then continue on from that particular point in our series, and then we'll basically play the rest of the campaign with the benefits of the mod installed, which not only benefit us, but also benefit the enemy, so it adds extra challenge and variety. Or we can just continue on from the point we left off with our old save, with our old weapons and all that jazz, if you guys think that that is a better option. Now, of course, there will be differences in the campaign. Obviously, I won't be taking as long as before because I won't be even think about going to the north. Instead, I will be just focusing on getting that sorted and then going towards Kyushu and doing what I've been doing before. I also potentially will be a little faster in securing all of Shikoku because we won't be as susceptible, touch wood, to an attack from the Nakamura period, because don't forget I was caught off guard when that happened. And also, the factions inside Kyushu and the rest of Honshu would also be different. Maybe the Takeda won't become the dominant faction. Also, the same goes for the Oda. There may be other factions that may take the cape of the Overlord of Japan. So, it will be a different campaign. Characters will be different, but we will benefit from the different Taiho and captains and all equipment, as well the enemy as well. So, if you guys are okay with that, I'm okay with that. I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, I enjoy playing this game regardless, so, you know, it's a win-win for me. But if you guys want to continue on with the campaign we have at the moment, we can play through and win the campaign at the moment. It's just we won't be able to utilize the mortars and the movable cannon as any at all, and we'll have to basically do the same thing that we've done before when it comes to sieges, which is hopefully find a good place and then pray that we can actually shoot the living shit out of the enemy and not, you know, take forever to do the sieges and stuff. But unfortunately, we may end up taking an extended duration to do the certain sieges. Anyhow, so I will be making a poll, which I will intend on leaving for about a week and a bit, or just over a week. And if you guys want me to play, you know, this new version of the campaign, or continue with this new version of the same campaign, then I will do so. And it'll take maybe a week and a bit, or maybe, you know, take some time to get to the point where we are with our new version of the campaign. Or if you want, you don't want this particular version of the campaign, and you'd rather I play with the old style, then I will basically just continue on from the point where we left off. And we can enjoy regardless. So the option is up to you, because this is your campaign as much as it is mine. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, go to the description below. Do not comment your answer in this video. I want to get a poll option here, so any comments will be disregarded unless they talk about other things, like hints and tips and like whatever. But if you type your answer in this, I cannot regard it because it's not fair on the poll. So go to the description below where there is a link to the poll, vote in the poll, and go for it. Go for that poll vote. And if there is a majority, then we will go with the majority. If there is no majority or no one puts any answers into the poll, I will go with I'm replaying this campaign up to the point where we continued on in the campaign, and then playing on from there because you guys didn't answer. And then I'm just thinking, well then, if you're not going to answer, then I'll go with what I want to go with, but I wanted to go through you guys first. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this little quick video, and I will catch you in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.